And I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Tops play. Jose Peralta is our man to watch. Coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And, you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through.
Rain falling here at game time as it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. A big-time arm and a power bat. Jose Peralta will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Rogers is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting fourth,
Charlie Blackmon will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that.
Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Jose Peralta is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the first pitch.
let's go, big dog.
This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Blackmon going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 34 home runs now on the year, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's right.
Leading off the inning, Jose Peralta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Jason Rogers is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Grounded to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second baseman, Corey
Peralta stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. Been a joy to watch so far.
In now, Jose Santos. He flew out in his last at-bat. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Way to get dirty. He beat it out.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Well, this will be an infield hit, but it won't be from lack of effort. Look at the play just to get to this thing. But the throw to second won't be in time for the force.
Striding in to start the 9th, Jason Rogers, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Come on now, fellas.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Hey, come on now.
To short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jose Peralta will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Gone to tie it in the 9th. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 4th in the ball game, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. There are 4 home runs now in 1 game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Jose Peralta will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Line toward the alley in left center. Lays out, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
And how about that for putting an exclamation point on a victory? Just a super play there to record the final out with some style.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple.
Pre-game show as we... Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Jose Peralta will stand in, one night removed from driving in 6 in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
With a moment here in downtown.
Well, lately, it hasn't been going his way at all. Sometimes you just have to forget about everything and go back to the basics. We'll see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ventura sets. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Corey Dickerson stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Hit to short. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in. Jose Peralta stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
This is skied out to deep center field. Blackman looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. But here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives him a straight challenge.
Corey Dickerson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
To short. Peralta gloves it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Jason Rogers will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some pitching in this one.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Jose Peralta will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Blackman looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Jose Peralta comes forward now, and he's got to be feeling pretty confident, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
And then just letting it rip.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. 11.
Back here on the MLB. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies. Jose Peralta will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Belted high and deep into right center. Blackman racing back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And the Padres move in front now 3-2.
his great year just keeps going on and on. Like you say, that's home run number 40 on the year now. He's definitely making a case to be in the running to take some hardware home at the end.
At the plate, Jose Peralta. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Come on, big guy.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first.
Stepping in, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
That's in there. Base hit.
Easy.
And a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Into the box now, Mariano Navarro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runners are at first and third with none out. Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Jose Peralta strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Number 20 will have a shot at history now, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, that's arguably the hardest part of the cycle to get, but it can be done. You got to look for a ball to drive into a gap.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh, as now there are two away. Jose Peralta will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's now a 9-7 game. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. Slow bouncer to the right side. Reined in. And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
2 outs.
Hit on the ground to short. Peralta is up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Jose Peralta will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, and he's in there at third is the possible winning run. Chris Davis will come up now in an RBI spot, and I imagine that infield will come in here with the game tied now.
Yeah, still only 1 out, so I think that's probably the likely scenario.
And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield is. Mariano Navarro will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Struck him out, and now they'll likely... So coming to the plate, Danny Espinoza digs in, needing a 2-out hit to walk this one off.
Yeah, and these are the moments that you just have to love about baseball. This is a big-time duel coming at you right now.
Turner ranging into the outfield. He's got it, a great running play. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Well, he winds up with...
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Jose Peralta is our man to watch. As last game, he did something many people had thought impossible. He tied the Major League record. Downtown San Diego and Petco Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set. Jose Peralta will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month, as you see him there. High in the air and deep to left center field. Madsen going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center, 41st home run of the year for him, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
At the plate, Jose Peralta, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Madsen ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Leading off the inning, Ike Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The windup and the 0-1. Hard ground ball. Defense played in purple. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
Jose Peralta will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we take a look there at the Jorge Soler will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of...
He's really focused on it. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Madsen has a beat on it. 1 down. The relay. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off.
center fielder,
But
number 10.
you could go a whole season and not see this happen. I think what helps make this work is that no one in the ballpark expects anyone to tag up from first and try to advance. But he sees an opportunity. That's a heck of a hunt.
Mariano Navarro will stand in now. He struck out in 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Madsen has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. And he is in there. Jesus Aguilar will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ike Davis will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High pop-up. Peralta is there for it. 2 down. Alfredo Cabrera will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that a nice lead early on.
He's out.
That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake.
Jose Peralta strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he pops it up back behind second base. Gregorius, ranging into the outfield, makes the play, 1 away. Very brisk pace. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up.
An overcast night here in Southern California. There's Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game week. Jose Peralta will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. This is line to left. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letter. Jose Peralta digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 42 on the season. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Wow, he is proven to be a real...
Jose Peralta will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Socrates Brito digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love this late.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been...
You can do
Jose Peralta gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth.
Peralta.
Here we go.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he is in there.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
One down.
Short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll cut things to 6-3 now. Socrates Brito will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second.
Yes, you're out.
He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not... Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see it.
The marine layer appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball for Jose Peralta will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Brito is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, we all know this team can score runs in bunches, and they've done it all season long. They lead the league in runs scored, and, hey, we all know that.
Jose Peralta is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball. Julian Delgado strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Let's go right here.
Jose Peralta digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Let her fly right here.
Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home.
Right here, right here.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Chris Davis. He drew a walk his first time up. He's running toward second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Delgado has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 3 and the Mets 2.
Strikeout right now. Let's go, baby.
Eduardo Ramirez steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. To short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Then it remains a 4-3 game.
Hey, you got it. No one
Leading off the inning, Jose Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
High and deep to center field. Brito looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 43 on the year for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make
So coming to the plate, Jose Peralta, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
The best thing he can do right here is just keep it simple. Look for something to hit and think middle of the diamond.
And ball 4 now as he'll take. Chris Davis will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Oh, he knows better than anybody.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. David Sohn stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chopped weakly to the left.
There you go, turn 2.
One there. Out. And he won't try for more than that as he's taken out pretty hard that time.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smart... A fine Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot.
Jose Peralta gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Didi Gregorius strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, and you ever heard the term smell blood? When the other guy's...
Oh, a great diving stoppage short. The throw.
Oh, he's in.
Not in time.
Oh, love the effort, though.
A major league effort, but he couldn't finish the play, so the run comes in to score.
Well, he will get credit for the RBI here on the infield single. But if it weren't for that diving stop, he'd probably have 2 RBIs on the play. Even though they...
Steven Matz is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Hey, no outs here, nobody on.
To short, hit hard. Peralta scoops it. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, always nice to have the pitcher leading off an inning, and here he retires him to start the 4th.
Jose Peralta stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Padres get a bit closer. It's now 4-2.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there. He's just having...
Jose Peralta will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Mets out in front, 5-4. Steven Matz gets the call up a run here in the 6th inning.
You got to love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Peralta is right there. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Alfredo Cabrera gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order.
Definitely trying to pitch for the ground ball right here, and as a hitter, for something up in that zone, something you can drive.
Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the... So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jose Peralta, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
You got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Conforto is right there, 1 down.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fella right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 5-4. So long from San Diego.
5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big... Jose Peralta will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Schwarber. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the... Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard up the middle. Espinosa to his right. He has it. He'll go to the bag for 1.
Hey.
Arismendi Alcantara will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Coming to the plate now, Jose Peralta. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early.
And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run of the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunity.
Jorge Soler stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Runner goes for second. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jose Peralta will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Peralta.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, come on, big guy.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter.
So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. Fantastic pitching in this one.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out.
Chet Nose digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Kyle Schwarber gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Iglesias is there for it.
Me, I got it.
And that's the 3rd out. Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. High in the air and deep to left center field. Schwarber ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and the Friars are back within a run at 3-2 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells us.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago. Jose Peralta will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice.
And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and you know, after a tough loss in Game 1 of this series, that's a nice job here to pick up a first-inning RBI. That gets his guys out in front right from the start, maybe turning things around.
Chris Davis will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
Hey, well, this vet still got it. You know, sometimes you see power really drop off when a guy gets up there in age. But not this guy.
Runners on first with one down. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw.
He
Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Mariano Navarro will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took it.
His batting average this year.
Runner goes for third. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So they pick up.
Like you can,
Jose Peralta gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Lester sets. Here comes the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out.
Chris Davis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. In to score is the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
And you wonder now how close they are to chasing this starting pitcher. That's 5 runs home now in this inning alone. And in most cases, that's pretty much enough for a manager to pull the plug.
Javier Baez strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. There's one. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Settling in now, Jose Peralta, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier.
Let it fly right here.
Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it 7-4. And he is in there. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Chris Davis steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
Hey, come on, guys.
Addison Russell will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Hard to short. A dive. He's got it. The throw. Got him.
Oh. No way. That was awesome.
So standing in, Jose Peralta, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle.
And he knows it too, guys. Let's see if he can send a jolt through one right here.
Lined hard toward right center. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. Jose Peralta will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
The 0-1 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
That's a disappointing final at bat there. You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victories.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 8-4. Good night from Chicago.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Jose Peralta will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Parks giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Yeah, if you're pitching.
Javier Baez will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
To short, hit hard. Espinosa on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field.
All right, come on now.
Jose on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Oh, and this fastball is welted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 46 now for him on the season. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his 2nd home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Jose Peralta stands in another RBI spot. He's already got 3 in the game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how many good pitches he's going to see right here.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Arismendi Alcantara comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets...
Hit on the ground to short. Peralta. And this sails right over Davis's head.
Guys, I think it's fair to say that out of any position on the field, it's the shortstop out there that loves to show off his arm the most. And this throw totally takes off on him and goes right over his first baseman's head. I guess if you're going to make an error, you might as well.
Jose Peralta will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Parks is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains 5-3.
Go out here, huh?
Arismendi Alcantara steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, we've seen winning rallies.
Austin Jackson stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Oh, there's so much that can go wrong with this play right here.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field. And this
to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 29, Austin.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was